Hello guys, this is Captain Fordo Book Reports. By the way, if you haven't seen my last video, Wings of Fire in a Nutshell, please double back and watch it right this moment, because otherwise you won't understand what in the world I'm talking about. For those of you who have seen it, you may continue. As you may have noticed, today I'm gonna review Book 2, The Lost Hair by Tui T. Sutherland. Tsunami and her friends run away from the Skywing Kingdom, tailed by Skywing guards. They reach the Bay of 1,000 Scales, where the Seawing Kingdom is supposedly hidden. The Seawings actually have two palaces. The Summer Palace, kind of out in the open, and the Deep Palace, where it's deep. The Dragonets are looking for the Summer Palace. However, they are spotted by a straggler from a Skywing patrol. Tsunami jumps out of the water and quickly subdues him with the assistance of Clay, and the others criticizes her about this impulsive action. She grows angry, and because of this anger, she patrols the sea without her friends in a few days and meets Riptide. He, after meeting Tsunami, tells her that she is probably the lost heir of the Seawing throne, and they follow him to the Summer Palace. By the way, Riptide is Web's son. Tsunami doesn't know that yet. Queen Coral soon greets her with her daughter, Anemone. She chains Anemone in a harness because she doesn't want her ending up dead like her sisters, who have every single one of them, been killed by a mystery dragon. Queen Coral places all the other dragonets in a dungeon. She meets Whirlpool, an oily Seawing who oversees Tsunami's aquatics, the Seawing underwater language, and is an assistant of Queen Coral's job, writing. Later, Queen Coral hears news that a Skywing has been murdered near the kingdom. Tsunami and the Seawing officials rush to check out the body. It's Kestrel. Tsunami decides not to tell her friends or the Queen that she recognizes her. By the way, Kestrel is actually killed by Blister, though no one knows it. Later in the tunnel en route to the Summer Palace, Tsunami is attacked by a mysterious dragon who blindfolds Tsunami and nearly kills her before she fights him off. When Tsunami informs Coral of this, she freaks out and runs to the Deep Palace hatchery, presuming the mystery dragon must have killed the eggs too. The presumption proves to be correct, and Coral proceeds to kill the dragon guarding the hatchery called Tortoise. Tsunami gets the last egg and tells everyone that she will personally protect it. A day after that, Webs drops in, literally, like he falls from the canopy covering the Summer Palace, and gets himself thrown in jail with Riptide, his son. That night, Tsunami is attacked by the statue of Orca in the hatchery. Orca was Coral's daughter who challenged and nearly killed Coral several years ago. Coral survived by sheer luck. Tsunami subdues the sculpture and runs for help. The statue of Orca is destroyed. It turns out the Orca was an Animus. Animus dragons are kind of like wizards, except if they use too much of their powers, they go psychotic. Anemone is one too. Tsunami saves the egg and it hatches. Tsunami names the dragonet Auklet, and they all live happily ever after in the Seawing Kingdom. Not. Queen Blister, who, as you may remember, allied with the Seawings and some other tribe, convinced Queen Coral to lock them up in a dungeon. So she did. Anemone tried to save them but couldn't, and instead enchanted a spear to poke the dragon who attacked Tsunami in the tunnel and make him come to them. Guess who it was? Blister? Orca's statue? Maybe even Queen Coral herself? Nope, it's Whirlpool. Anemone kills him by conking him over the head with a spear and making him fall into a moat full of electric eels, frying him, and making them discharge their electricity and allowing the dragonets to escape after. After that, Crocodile, a Mudwing who is supposed to be working with the Talons of Peace but is actually a Skywing spy, follows Webs and sends an entire army of Skywings to the Summer Palace, completely destroying it. Glory kills her, and they all escape with Webs. However, he is stabbed near the heart by Blister's poisonous barb. They decide to go to the rainforest to see if the Rainwings have a cure. And this is where our third book begins.